But the pitch clock, hey, now that rubs me the wrong way. We're speeding this up for what? For who? Why? Who asked for this? Who called for this? Who? Is that making these casuals go to the game because, hey, the game is shorter? Hey, the game is funner. Hey, I can get in, get out. Nah, that I can't rock with. That I can't say I'm okay with. That rubs me the wrong way, but it's okay. I'll get over it. I'll get used to it. There'll be more suggestions. There'll be more changes that come about that would make me appreciate what baseball used to be for me. And that appreciation will grow, and the pitch clock will just become noise to me, where I can just tune it out and not care. But I do understand the reasoning behind it when it comes to how one batter would step in the box and step out, and then the pitcher's taking all day to throw the ball and whatnot. I get all of that. That was just the built-in pain, the built-in agony that I've come or became accustomed to. So I was okay with that. But speeding it up and adding all of that to bring in folks who think it's boring and don't care, period. Yeah, that's where you lost me. That's where you lost me. And then a golden bat thingy, whatever that was, that kept me up at night. That made me come up with some ideas myself. That made me roll around and have restless and sleepless nights trying to figure out what could be better than a golden bat. And this is where we landed. This is where I said, how about if the first 3 batters get on base, you get an extra out. The first 3 batters get on base or reach base consecutively, or you have batters on base 3 consecutively without making an out, you get an extra. Yeah, you get an extra out. What if you score on with one of those runners, get another base runner, you get that extra out, but that's it. That is it. Yeah. I'm sure there can be more tweaks to that. I'm sure there can be more ideas attached onto that iron out the little details so we can make the unwritten rules written, so we can all understand what it be like, so we can all understand what it is. But for the most part, yet the first 3 or 3 consecutive base runners on base with no outs, you get an extra out. But what if somebody scores? Does that mess it up? Does that break it up? Hey, it can if you want it to. It can if you want it to. I needed more restless and sleepless nights to iron out the details a little bit more. But I wanted to not be set, not have something set in stone, so I can bring this to the negotiation table and say, this is the outline. Let's go ahead and fill it in. You know, like your favorite coloring book. You color inside the lines. You color inside the outline. Sometime you might want to leave some areas open to interpretation, or leave some areas not colored in at all, because it makes the entire picture portrait looks better. Or you change up colors, or you don't. But the outline is there. You can go in the lines, you can go out the lines, but you want to stay within the line. You want to stay within the framework. Or just change the picture. Get a different picture. But the premise is still the same. An extra out for the offensive team for the team that gets the first 3 or 3 consecutive base runners without making an out? How about instead of people dig the long ball or coming up with something like speeding the game up a little bit, how about adding something action-packed, action-based? Maybe, just maybe, those casuals, those who think baseball is boring, will see more action in addition to the changes that's already being made or the changes that's on the way. Except the magic bat. Except the magic bat. That's a little too far. That is way, way out there. And I don't think anybody's prepared for that one. What do you think? What do you think?